Hello everyone, welcome to Q&A Academy. In today's class, we are going to discuss one of the concept in number system which is decimal to fraction conversion. Before going into the concept, first you should know what are fractions and then we will start converting decimals to fractions. Okay, now here you can see some fractions like proper fractions, improper fractions, mixed fractions, like fractions, unit fractions, equivalent fractions and same numerator fractions. These are the different types of fractions whatever we have. Now if I have to explain about these fractions, first thing you should know what are the fractions, how we are going to take it. Here if you observe fractions, here it has in three parts. In that first one is proper fractions, improper fractions and mixed fractions. First of all, what are proper fractions? For suppose let us assume that you have a pizza. Now in pizza you have 6 pieces. Out of those 6 pieces, if I ask you to give me 5 pieces, can you give me or not? Yes, definitely you can give me. Because out of 6, you have 5 pieces that which you can give me. In the same way, in the second one, improper fraction. Same pizza you have 6 slices only. If I ask you to give 8 pieces, is that possible to give me? No, it is not possible because you have only 6 pieces of pizza. If you are taking from another place 2 pieces, that is nothing but improper fraction. Now, here if you observe, in proper fraction, always your numerator will be less than the denominator. Here you see, I have 6 pieces. Out of 6, I am asking 5, which is nothing but 5 by 6. Out of 6, you are taking 5 pieces. In the same way, improper fraction means, in improper fraction, your numerator will be always greater than or equal to denominator. If it is greater than or equal to denominator, always your numerator will be more than the denominator. Here if you see, it is 8 by 6. Out of 6 pieces, I am asking you to give me 8 pieces. Then what you are doing? You are taking 2 more pieces from another pizza. That is nothing but improper fraction. Then finally, what is mixed fraction? Mixed fraction means it is the combination of whole numbers and proper fractions. If you have both whole numbers and proper fraction in the same place, such type of fractions will be called as mixed fractions. These are the 3 main fractions which we will be using continuously in the arithmetic. Now we'll see all the fractions whatever we have. We'll discuss about that and next we'll move into the conversion of decimals to fractions. Now here you can see the first one. What is the first one here? Unit fraction. Unit fractions means fraction with numerator 1. Where we have the numerator 1, such type of fractions will be considered as what? Unit fractions. Here you can see example 1 by 7. What is my numerator here? My numerator is 1. If my numerator is 1, then such type of fractions are called unit fractions. Next one, proper fractions. About proper fractions, I have already told you. What are proper fractions? Where our numerator is less than the denominator, such type of fractions are called proper fractions. Now here if you observe, 2 by 7 I have taken. 2 is less than 7 or not? If it is less than 7, then I can consider it as proper fraction. And the next one is improper fraction. What is improper fraction? If my numerator is more than the denominator, such type of fractions are called improper fractions. Here you can see I have 5 by 3. Now here my numerator is more than the denominator or not? If my numerator is more than the denominator, such type of fractions I'll be calling them as improper fractions. In the same way, if I have to talk about mixed fractions, what are mixed fractions here? Where I will be having the combination of both whole numbers and also proper fractions. Now here you can see one example. 8 is a whole number or not? Yes, it is a whole number. Then what is 2 by 3? 2 by 3 is a proper fraction. In 2 by 3, my numerator is less than the denominator or not? Yes. The combination of both whole number and proper fraction is considered as what? Mixed fractions. Now, if I have to talk about like fractions, what are like fractions? If you have the denominator same, if you have the same denominator in both the fractions, such type of fractions you'll be calling them as like fractions. Here you can see one example. Here I have 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. But in denominators, if you observe, in both the denominators it is 4 only. If my denominator is same, such type of fractions you'll be calling them as like fractions. Now, if I have to talk about unlike fractions, what are unlike fractions? Same, reverse to the like fractions. If my denominator is different, such type of fractions I'll be calling them as unlike fractions. Now here you can see 1 by 3 and 3 by 4 they have given. Now my denominator is same or different? Definitely my denominator is different. Such type of fractions only I'll be calling them as unlike fractions. Now finally we have equivalent fractions. What are these equivalent fractions? For suppose whatever fractions they have given, if I calculate it, if the value is same, such type of fractions they'll be calling them as equivalent fractions. Now here you can see 6 by 4 and 12 by 8 they have given. If I convert this into normal fraction, so I will calculate 2 6 12 2 4 8, which is nothing but 6 by 4 only. 6 by 4 is equal or not? Such type of fractions will be called as equivalent fractions. These are the fractions whatever we have in decimal to fraction conversion. Now let us move into the concept called decimal to fraction conversion. By using decimals, we have to convert those decimals into fractions. Mostly you'll be getting so many questions based on that. Finally you'll get stuck in the decimal point values only, but there you should know how you have to convert the decimal value into fraction. That is very, very important. So now if we move into the concept converting decimals to fraction. Now here you can see this is type 1 decimals. Type 1 decimals means where you will be having endpoints here. Now here these decimals will be calling them as terminating decimals and non-recurring decimals. We have discussed already about these terminating and non-recurring decimals in the first part, which is classification. So if you want more idea about that, definitely have to watch those videos which I have mentioned in the classification. Now here you can see 0.5 I have to convert into a fraction. Now almost all of you know this, I guess. Now what I have to do? I have to take first 5. Now after point, how many values I have? I have only one value. If I have only one value, then I will be keeping 10, which is nothing but 5 by 10. 5 by 10 if you convert, what you'll get? You already know, which is nothing but 1 by 2. Now in the same way, here if you observe 0.25 they have given. Now 0.25, how I have to write this? First I have to write 25. 25 I have to divide with what? I have to divide with 100. Because here how many values I have? I have 2 values. If I have 2 values after decimal point, I have to keep 2 zeros after 1. So this is how I will convert from 0.25 to 100. So if I solve this, I will be getting 1 by 4. Now here if you observe 0.50 they have given. 0.50 means what I have to take? 50 by 100. 50 by 100 is nothing but what? 1 by 2. Now in this way we can convert all the decimal points to fractions where there is end. Here you can see these are terminating decimals, which is nothing but here there is end. There is no other numbers here. Such type of decimals will be calling them as terminating decimals and non-recurring decimals. Now, can you tell me 1.24, how I have to write this? 1.24, I'll be writing it as, I'll remove the decimal point, I'll keep 124. And finally, I will take after decimal. How many numbers I have? I have two numbers. Now, for those two numbers, I'll be keeping two zeros. This is the way how I convert decimal values into fractions. In the same way, if I have to tell next one, 57.6 I have told. 57.6 means 576 divided by, after decimal point, how many values are there? Only one value I have. So I will be keeping only 10. Understood all of you? Now final one, you try to solve it and keep in the comment box. Next, here we are going to convert decimal to fractions. What are those? This is type 2 fractions, type 2 decimals. In type 2 decimals, what we have? These are non-recurring. These are recurring decimals and non-terminating decimals. What are recurring and non-terminating decimals? Here, if you observe, recurring in the sense, here 5 is repeating continuously or not? Yes, of course they are repeating continuously. Here 3 is also repeating continuously or not? Yes, it is repeating continuously. If it is happening continuously, such type of fractions will be calling them as recurring decimals. Such type of decimals will be calling them as recurring decimals. In the same way, these all are recurring decimals only. Non-terminating means here there is no end. It is recurring continuously. 5, 5, 5, 5, so on it is there. 3, 3, 3, 3, so on it is there. 0.25, 25, 25, so on it is there. Such type of decimals will be called as recurring decimals. Understood all of you? Now, how we have to solve this non-terminating and recurring decimals? Here, if you observe, first question I will take. What they have given? 0.5555, so on they have given. Now, this 0.5555, so on, I have to convert it into fraction. Now, how I have to convert this into fraction? Here, if you observe, first what I will be doing is, I'll be thinking it as y. Whatever they have given, that I will make it as y. Now, y equal to how much? 0.5555, so on I will take. Okay. Now, whatever they have given here, what is the main number I have? 5. This 5, whatever it is there, I have to bring here. If I have to bring here, with what I have to multiply? If I multiply with 10, this 5 it will be coming this side or not? Yes, definitely it will be coming. Now what I will do is, the complete number whatever it is there, that I will multiply with 10 to bring this 5 this side. Now here 10 if I multiply with y, what it will be? 10y equal to 5 if I bring this side, it will be 5.5555, so on it will become. Now if I calculate this, minus, now 10y minus y is how much? 9y. 9y equal to 5. 9y equal to 5. After 0.5, whatever the decimals I have, those are same decimals or not? So I can eliminate those two elements directly. Now here if you observe, what is my y here? Y equal to 5 by 9. So this is how we convert a normal decimal value into fraction. But this much time will be not having to convert and to solve the question. So we have to convert directly. We have to be in a position to convert directly from point decimals to fractions. Now how we have to convert? Now I'll be telling you one simple logic. Shortcut I'll be telling you here. So all of you listen properly. Now here what they have told? 0.55555 they have told. Yes or no? How many numbers are repeating continuously? Only one number is repeating continuously. What is that number? That number is 5. That number, whatever it is repeating continuously, first you have to write that number here. Now what is that number? 5, that I have taken in the numerator. Then in denominator, what you have to take? How many numbers are repeating continuously here? Only one number is repeating continuously. If only one number is repeating continuously, so you have to take 19. So that is going to be your answer, which is the, here also you got the same thing, 5 by 9 and 5 by 9. So 0.5555. If you have to convert, first thing what you have to do, you have to take 5, the repeating number what it is, you have to take that. And finally what you have to take, how many numbers are repeating continuously here? Only one number is repeating, right? So if one number is repeating, I will take 19. Understood? Now we'll try to solve the second one. Here direct shortcut method only we will solve. If I have to, if I solve in shortcut method, then what it is? Now 0.3333 they have told, 0.3333 so on. I have to convert this into fraction. If I have to convert this into fraction, first thing, what is the repeating value continuously here? 3. So first I have to write that 3. Now how many numbers are repeating continuously here? Only one number is repeating. One number is 3. That one number only repeating continuously or not? If only one number is repeating continuously, that one number I will write it here. Understood? Now the answer is 3 by 9. So by saying this directly I wrote the answer, which is 3 by 9. In the same way, here I have 2 digits which are repeating continuously. Now first thing what I have to do, I have to take both the digits which are repeating continuously. Now if I take both the digits, 25 25 25 25 they have told. So what I have to do, I have to take 25 or not here. Now 25 I'll be taking. Next part, I have to divide with what this time? Here how many numbers are repeating continuously? 2 numbers are repeating continuously. What are those 2 numbers? 2 and 5. If 2 numbers are repeating continuously, I have to keep 2 9s. Very simple. Understood all of you? If 2 numbers are repeating, I will be keeping 2 9s. If only one number is repeating, I will keep only 1 9. In the next question, if you see, 8.4444 so on they have given. But up to here whatever you have seen, these are 0 point something whatever I have taken, but there it is 8.444. First you have to divide that into 2 parts. How you have to divide? I have to write it as 8 plus 0.4444 so on. Now I divided into 2 different parts. Next, in the next step what I have to do, same logic whatever I have applied for the previous questions, same logic I have to apply here. Now what is the logic here? 0.444 so on. How I can write it? Now what is the number it is repeating continuously? 4. That number I have to write it here. How many numbers are repeating continuously? Only one number, so I'll be writing only 19. Now plus what I have to write here? 8. 8 plus 4 by 9. 8 plus 4 by 9 is what? 9 into 8 how much? 72. 72 plus 4, 76. 76 divided by 9, and that is going to be your answer. Okay, this is the type 2 of decimal to fraction conversion. What is type 2? Recurring decimals and non-terminating decimals. Now in this only we have few more questions to solve. Now here if you observe, 5.434343 they have mentioned. Now can you tell me how I can write this? First thing, I have to divide into 2 parts. If I divide into 2 parts, it will be 5 plus 0.434343 so on or not? Yes. Next thing what I have to do, 0.434343. How I can write this? 43 means how many what is the number it is repeating continuously? 43 is the number which is repeating continuously. How many numbers are repeating continuously? 2 numbers are repeating continuously, so I will be keeping it as 2 9s. Very simple. Now with what I have to add? With 5 I have to add. What is 99 into 5 plus 43 divided by 99? That is what your answer. Okay, next. In this question you have to observe carefully. Again we will solve this question and we will find one shortcut to solve the remaining questions as well. Now here if you observe 0.1666 so on they have told. Yes, now this 0.16666 I have to convert it into fraction or not? If I have to convert it into fraction, first thing what I have to do is I have to consider the complete number as y. If I consider the complete number as y, it will be y equal to 0.1666 so on it will be. Now here whatever number they have given, now what I have to do here? I have to bring 1 from this side to this side. If I have to bring from here to here, 1 I have to bring from here to here, then what I have to do? Before what I am doing? Simply I am multiplying with 10 or not? Yes. In the same way here also, I will multiply with 10. If I multiply with 10, what it will happen? 10y equal to 1.6666 so on it will become. So here I am multiplying with 10. If I am multiplying with 10 y it will become 10y equal to 1 it will come this side which is 1.6 or same it will be repeating in the same way. Now again I have to bring this 6 also this side. Yes or no? If I have to bring this 6 this side, then what I have to do? Again I have to multiply with the 10 or not? Again if I multiply with 10, what is 10 into 10? 100. So this will become 100y equal to 6 it will be coming this side or not? From here to here I have to bring this is 6, then it will be 16.6666 so on it will be. Now I have to do calculation part for this. 100 minus 10y is how much? 90y. Now 16 minus 1 is how much? 15. So here if you observe 0.6 and 0.66 are repeating continuously or not? If they are repeating continuously, you can directly eliminate them. Now in the next step what I have to do? I have to take y equal to 15 by 90. Okay, now what is the shortcut for this? What is the shortcut for this? Observe carefully. Now here, what is the number I have? 16 I have. So that 16, first what I have to do? This 6 is repeating continuously. Yes or no? If the 6 is repeating continuously, I have to take the complete number. Here how I have taken, I have to take the complete number. From that, where I have non-repeating numbers, non-repeating number is 1. That 1 I have to remove from this 16. If I remove from that 16, what it will be? It will be 15. Now that 15 will become my numerator. After taking your numerator, then you have to concentrate on denominator. Now here what is my denominator? Here how many numbers are repeating continuously? Only one number is repeating continuously. If only one number is repeating continuously, I'll be taking 9 first of all. Okay, now before that repeating number, how many numbers are there? Only one number is there. If I have only one number, then I have to keep 1 0. Simple. So here, that is what I got here. Y equal to 15 by 19 or 15 by 90 or not? Yes. In the same way, in the next part, if I start, here you can see 0.7252525. It is repeating continuously. Now what I have to do? I have to take the repeating numbers. Here what are my repeating numbers? 25 is my repeating number. That 25 I have to take. Now how many numbers are repeating continuously? 2 numbers are repeating continuously. Those 2 numbers I'll be taking it as 99. Now from this 725 I have to remove this 7 or not? 725 minus 7 is how much? 725 minus 7 will be 718 divided by 2 nines. Before 25, how many numbers are there? Only one number is there. So I'll be keeping 10. Understood all of you? So finally we'll solve one more question. Here I have 0.58212121 so on I have. Now what I have to do? First 5821 I have to take. From 5821 what I have to remove? I have to remove 58. So 5821 minus 58 divided by what I have to do? I have to take first repeated numbers. How many numbers are repeating continuously there? Two numbers. What are those two numbers? 2, 1. So in place of those numbers, I'll be taking two nines. Next thing what I have to do? 58. 58 means how many numbers I have before those repeating numbers? I have only two numbers. So I'll be keeping two zeros. So the answer is 5821 minus 58 divided by 9900. So this is how you can convert all decimals to fractions. So if you have any doubts in these decimals and fractions, if you want to solve any more questions from these decimals and fractions, you please comment in the comment box. So I'll be solving that questions and I'll be keeping in my YouTube channel. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching the video.